What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well, it's almost that time. We're nearing April 13th, and I cannot wait for Guillermo Rigondeaux of Cuba versus the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire. I've been waiting for this fight. In the early negotiations, it didn't look like this fight was going to take place, and I told you I'm the type of person in boxing, especially. I don't really believe shit until I see shit. So they were talking about it. I heard Bob Arum like, "Oh yeah," and then they started saying at Top Rank that Rigondeaux wasn't working out and they couldn't agree, and they offered him as much money as they're gonna offer him, and he has this beef with Caribe Promotions and Top Rank, VADA testing, no contract, no phone number. There's just a lot of stuff regarding this fight, and I was like, man, this fight's not going to happen. And at one point during negotiations, they were even talking about having Nonito rematch Vic Darchinyan. And I told you guys in the video that I made for that, I don't want to see that fight again. Vic Darchinyan, he looked good, but he looked good in his last fight against a prospect who was unproven as well. And he just proved that he was more of a veteran with the herky-jerky movement and aggressive style. And it was too much for the prospect. But I don't think he's really done anything. He lost to Moreno. I mean, I just don't think Vic Darchinyan has done enough at the higher weight classes to warrant a rematch. And we already seen what happened in the first one. And if anything, it looks like Nonito's getting stronger from when he first faced Vic Darchinyan. I'm sure he just being on a win streak increases your confidence. It has to. Being on a win streak, and he's knocked out his last two opponents. So I really did want to see Vic Darchinyan rematch Nonito Donaire, and this fight was in jeopardy several times, but we're almost to that April 13th deadline. Both fighters in the press have said things back and forth, and Rigondeaux responded to some of Nonito's earlier comments. He really didn't like what Donaire had to say. Donaire said that Fernando Montiel and Abner Mares are both better opponents than Rigondeaux, and Rigondeaux, as you guys know, he's an Olympic two-time gold medalist. He says Donaire's underestimating him. He also had this to say. He said, "This fight is a golden opportunity for my career. I'll be facing the best at 122 pounds, and he's earned that position. But if he thinks I'm easy, then I'm going to win. He has not fought anybody, and playing a guitar and then playing a violin is not the same. I'm going to shut that stubborn Filipino's mouth, and I will unify the titles." So that's coming from Guillermo Rigondeaux, and that's what he had to say. That's how he feels. I'm really happy and excited that both fighters are going into this really confident in their skill, because this is a great unification fight. It really is 50-50. I did make my prediction. I'll put in the video responses, but it is a 50-50. It truly is, and we're going to see who's the best that particular night. So that's the latest on the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Who will win? Make sure you watch the video that I put. It's called Ego's the Matchup. I have one for Rigondeaux and Nonito Donaire. It's a side-by-side tail of the tape matchup. I'm going to be bringing you guys new interactive kind of videos like that. Just putting a lot of time into the channel. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Hope you guys like it. And let me know your thoughts on this particular fight. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Until next videos, Ego, signing off.